In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own TikTok video. To do so, go to Videos, Social Media, TikTok Videos. Here you can choose any one of the available videos. I'm going to choose a random one. I'm going to choose this one. To remove videos, we hover over the slide and we click Remove Slide. To add slide, we go to Add Slide. We click Add Slide. Here we have a choice of each of the slides. On the right and on the left, the different categories. I'm going to look for one in the search bar. I'm going to type in gym. If you can't find a slide called gym, we'll keep searching. Fitness. Then I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to choose this one here. I'm going to duplicate this slide. To do so, hover over and select Duplicate Slide. I'm also going to add a new one again, so I'm going to click Add Slide and I'm going to choose one of the random ones here. I'm going to move a slide. To do so, I'm going to click this third one here. Then I'm going to click again, hold, then drag to the center. Now I'm going to replace the text for all of them. Clicking the first one, I'm going to change the text. The text is here on the top left. I'm going to click and do the second slide. Third, we're gonna select the third slide and again change the text. The next step is to change the images inside of the video. So going back to the first one, we select the first one. In the first one, we can come here to the right. Let's close this down. As you can see, we now have the images here to change, swap in and swap out. Here is to remove the image. Here is to upload your image and your video, and as you can see, next to it and below it is the images. If you don't want to select any of the images here, you can come here to search and choose another one. I'm going to type gym. I'm going to select one of these gym pictures. Okay, below image 1 is image 2. To see that, you have to hover over, click here on collapse, and you can also place in a second image. Again, I'm going to select this box here and type in gym. I'm going to select one of these images here. I'm now going to do it for the rest of the other videos. With the images now changed, I'm going to now change the style and color of the text. So going back to the first slide, click the first slide, and now let's click below the text to change the style. So in suggested, we can choose one of the text. You can hover over, select this bar here and go to the bottom, or we can select any of the saved or recent text. Currently there's none, so I'm just going to go back to suggested and select one of these text here. I'm going to select this one here. Click away. Suggested, then select, click away. Now I'm going to choose recent for the text as it's available here. We are now going to do it for the other slides. Next, go back to the first slide and let's change the color. So here you can see these boxes, small boxes. Let's change those small boxes and the color. So click in the box, we can highlight over any of these colors, or we can come here to the right, click custom and choose a custom color. For now I'm going to go to colors. You can also choose default and recent. I'm going to stick with colors. I'm going to choose any one of these colors here. For example, blue. This is now in recent, so we're going to click recent and blue again. Click the box again. We choose another color. I'm going to choose dark blue this time, so dark blue. Click away. Now we're going to use the same colors for the next slides. I also forgot to mention, if you make a mistake, you can easily rectify it by going to back. To go to back, click this button here. So now it will remove your changes that you've currently made. But if you want those changes back, you can click the redo button by clicking this button here. With the text colors actually changed, we can now focus on changing the colors of the background of the slides, of each slide. So let's go back to the first one. On the right you can see the colors. So for the first page I'm going to change the color here. We click and we choose any one of the colors here. I'm going to choose a brighter color, so I'm going to choose this light purple here. Again, with the second one, I'm going to choose a light purple. Click light purple. You can also change the details. So that will be these little things here. We come down here to details, click, and we select the color. I'm going to choose a more lighter color now, pink. Click the second one and we do the same, orange. Once that's done, we can apply the same type of coloring to the other slides. With the changes made, I just want to let you know on one of the changes that the difference is that is different from this current slide. So on the second slide, we hover click the second slide, and as you can see, the colors is not at the bottom but at the top, the shapes. So each slide is different. Sometimes it will be at the bottom and sometimes it will be at the top. Now that that has been done, let's play the slides just to see how, preview the slide to see how it would look. So we go down here to play all slides. As you can see, the slide is completed. We can now get a preview. We could come down here and click the play button. Stop. So now that that's complete, we're gonna click X. So now we want to change the sound and we want to change the length of the slides. For now, let's focus on the length of the slides. For the second one, I want to make it longer. To do so, we come down here to playback speed. We can click this one here, 1.5. I mean 0.5. So we could go to 0.5 to extend the slide, or 1.5 to shorten it. We could also leave it as default by clicking the 1. I'm going to go to 0.5. Now I want to change the sound. So to do so, we go to replace. In replace, we can choose any of the sound categories on the left, or we can choose one of the ones that are available on the right. We can also come here to the search bar and type a specific music we're looking for. For now, I'm going to focus on the ones on the left. So I'm going to select aerobics. I'm going to preview to see what they sound like. To do so, I click these play button here. I can do this until I find one I like. I'm going to choose this one and go to select. So I can listen to it by clicking listen here, and I can pause it by stopping it by clicking pause. I can also select the audio to have it run or stop. So if I click this, it will switch it off and it'll be silent, but I want the audio, so I'm going to select it on. So now that this is complete, we're going to play all slides to compile it. Play all slides. If you left it, it would have finished, so you can press play to preview what it will look like. You can also change the sound by hovering over and selecting the sound. So you can drag it up and down for it to go up. Now that it's finished, if you're happy with it, you can select download. With download selected, we can wait for it to download. Once downloaded, we can click again to download it onto the computer. Now we have a video that's fully downloaded onto your computer. We can next save it. So we come up here to save to. We can either select one of these folders or create a new folder. So click new folder, type in videos. Create folder. Next, we make sure it's selected, then we click save. It's now completed, it's saved and downloaded. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.